Good evening. I want to thank the Hunger Project for all that you do to advance development around the world, and especially for your commitment to the realization of the Millennium Development Goals. You have made, and you continue to make, so many contributions to address some of our world's toughest challenges, like poverty and hunger. As the first United States Ambassador at Large for Global Women's Issues, I am especially grateful for your leadership on women and girls. You recognize that if we want to alleviate poverty, if we want to grow prosperity for all people, investing in women and girls is one of the most effective, high-yield investments we can make. For example, you know that the majority of small farmers in so many places are women. And we know from extensive data and research that when women farmers have equal access to resources like fertilizer and seeds and machinery, training, leadership opportunities, credit, and so much more, they can grow productivity significantly. And so significantly that another 150 million people will not be hungry as a result. This is an important investment to make, and your work on behalf of women farmers so very much illustrates that. I have been privileged to witness firsthand the Hunger Project's work to support women's political participation, which is so essential to more effective governance. On a trip to Jaipur, India, I met with hundreds of Panchayat women, and I will never forget them. They told me so proudly what they had been able to achieve in local office, how they were transforming their communities, the challenges they had to overcome. From sanitation to education, they were making a critical difference, and you provided them with incredibly important training. You have also been effective in mobilizing the international community to do more to promote gender equality. For you know and we know that when women thrive, everyone thrives. Women and men, girls and boys. So to the Hunger Project, congratulations as you celebrate your 35th anniversary, 35 years of doing important work around the world. And congratulations to Executive Vice President John Coonrod. He is an inspirational leader, and I was so delighted that he could serve this year as a delegate for the United States to the United Nations Commission on the Status of Women. He always adds great value to any enterprise. The Obama administration has made promoting gender equality and raising the status of women and girls around the world a cornerstone of the United States foreign policy. We know that no country can get ahead if it leaves half its people behind. So this is certainly the right thing to do, and it is the smart thing to do. Women's participation both in the workplace and as entrepreneurs is critical to growing their families' incomes and growing economies. As the World Bank says, women's equality is smart economics. We have also put women at the center of development and diplomacy, not merely as beneficiaries, but also as agents of change. Women bring a range of unique experiences and talents to decision-making on peace and security that leads to better outcomes in conflict prevention and resolution, and so much more. I am so happy that your special guest tonight is a woman who is a testament to why we need more women in decision-making roles at all levels of society. Sharmi Bai from the state of Rajasthan in India. In a region where women confront countless challenges, Sharmi defied the odds. She entered politics in 2005 and was elected to serve on her panchayat in a tribal area in the state of Rajasthan. Though she had no prior experience in politics, she immediately got to work to address the problems plaguing her community: domestic violence, keeping girls in school, improving working conditions, fighting corruption, and so much more. Sharmi overcame the opposition of local leaders and mobilized her community to build the village's first school for girls. She is now president of that panchayat. In fact, she won her first campaign running against men in a direct election and not a reserved seat. She met President Obama during a recent trip to India, and I know he was as impressed with her work at the grassroots level as we all are. I was pleased that Sharmi was one of the participants in a program that my office sponsored for grassroots women political leaders from across South Asia. She and others like her are playing a more active role in building their communities, creating space for women to become more effective in the political process, and laying the foundation for a future generation of emerging women leaders. She told me that the message she wanted to share with everyone is this: not a single woman or girl should ever be discriminated against in her community anywhere in the world. All women should work together as a collective force to end discrimination against women and girls. And even though we will be old, she said, we must continue to support our daughters and our daughters-in-law into the next generations. So it is my distinct honor to welcome to the stage tonight the president of her panchayat in Rajasthan, an exceptional grassroots leader, Sharmi Bai.